Alright, do y'all remember the other day when Jerron Boots Ennis got exposed in Philly again? The man got booed in Philly. The crowd was leaving early in Philly, Jerron Boots Ennis' home city. Brian Norman Sr., father of Brian Norman Jr., went on Instagram Live and spoke facts about Jerron Boots Ennis.
Y'all will give me my respect. I pointed this out before this fight ever fucking happened. I told you, the nigga regular, it's just extreme, beautiful matchmaking. Now y'all seeing the real. The nigga is a regular fucking fighter.
Factual information. Jerron Boots Ennis ain't nothing more than a product of great matchmaking. That is it, that is all. Don't y'all ever mention the man's name with Bud Crawford ever again. And I think that Brian Norman Jr. would dog walk Jerron Boots Ennis. Well, apparently Brian Norman Sr. rattled some cages in Philadelphia. A couple clowns out of Philly got all up in their feelings and they started sending threats on the internet to Brian Norman Sr. Check it out.
You have Greg Hackett said that he got people in Atlanta. He can pull up at any time. So whenever you feel froggy, please jump your ass on up to Atlanta.
Hey, yo, Brian Norman Sr., bro, that's what Greg Hackett does. Greg Hackett said he got people in Atlanta. He could pull up whenever he want, right? Mark my words, the man is not gonna do a damn thing. He said the same thing to me. He said he got people in Chicago. He could pull up whenever he want. I triple dog dared the man. The man backed out. Remember this?
Sunday. Come on,
yeah.
Sunday.
Yeah.
Come on, Naj. Hey, give me a thumbs up, Sunday.
Naj. Come
Sunday.
on, Naj.
Sunday.
A few moments later.
Fuck Greg Hackett. Fuck Greg Hackett.
Let me explain to y'all why Greg Hackett starts internet beef knowing damn well he never finna do nothing. When you got a record like this, you are not relevant in the sport of boxing. You are laughed at in the sport of boxing. Imagine losing 23 times. Those y'all who box, y'all already know. When you got a record like this, you are no longer fighting to win. You are fighting for that $200 check. Greg Hackett was boxing because he was broke, not because he believed he could win.
Sunday it is.
Speaking of Greg Hackett's terrible record, Brian Norman Sr. posted it on Instagram and the man said, Greg Hackett, for clarification, there is no man on this earth that can say that he knocked me out. They didn't count me out, etc. In every fight, I ended on my feet standing like a man. Greg Hackett can't say the same. Yo, shout out to this dude, H Money Boxing. The man commented, Greg only talk tough on the internet. He definitely gonna duck you. Brian Norman said, I sent the address. He could go live when he pull up to the gym. That's never gonna happen. This man said, hey yo, who is this bum? This man said, hey yo, he missed a Sunday it is.
Sunday it is.
This man said, this record can't be real. Oh, it's definitely real. Google Greg Hackett name on BoxRec. You're gonna see that the man got his ass whooped 23 times.
Oh, whole ass nigga.
Hey yo, Brian Norman Sr., I would not pay this joke no mind. This is his only way to stay relevant. Start internet beef. Claim he gonna pull up to your city and not do a damn thing. Greg Hackett ain't cut like that. Deep down he know that he just ain't cut like that. Typical Philadelphia, Pennsylvania clown.
Sunday it is.
Stop the cap.
Boots is overrated.
What makes it even worse is that Shakur Stevenson even offered to fly Greg Hackett's whole team to Chicago and the man still ain't do none. Believe me when I tell you, boxers ain't gangsters and gangsters don't box.
Sunday it is.
Speaking of another corny individual that knows Shakur Stevenson, Kean Davis went on Instagram Live literally crying the other day. That's right. Kean was crying on Instagram trying to call out Gervonta Davis. Check this out.
Because he been tricking the boxing game for too long. He been tricking the boxing game for too long. He makes shit look good.
How the hell you gonna make a call-out video crying when you do it? How you gonna call out Gervonta Davis and start crying when you call the man out? Gervonta Davis' brother GTD Me seen the video and he cooked Kean Davis on Instagram. This funny as hell. Check it out.
I wanna fight him, bro. He been chasing, he been tricking the boxing game for too long. For too many years. Fuck up, bitch.
Kean Davis is feeling himself because he knocked out Gustavo Lemos, a man who just came off of a loss. Imagine gassing yourself up because you knocked out a fighter who just came off a loss. Gervonta Davis ain't looking your way, bro. Like I said, once you beat Andy Cruz, maybe people will take you seriously, bro. You got your ass whooped 4 times by Andy Cruz. Said you was finna fight the man and then backed out the fight.
2024.
Speaking of Tank, Michael Benson reported that Gervonta Davis versus Lamar Rhodes reportedly now has a new date of March 1st. That is crazy as hell. I hope they could get this fight right. I would love for them to have the fight in Chicago because Chicago, Illinois needs a big fight in the city. It's been a minute since Chicago, Illinois had a big fight. Let's see what happens with that.
You got man enough to fuck with me.
And ESPN put out this graph today. It is crazy as hell and disgraceful as hell. Let me just say this. Whoever sanctioned this fight with Mike Tyson and Jake Paul should be ashamed of themselves, and I think they should lose their job. But the tale of the tape says Mike Tyson 58, Jake Paul 27, 50-6, Jake Paul was 10-1, 44 knockouts to 7, 5-10-6-1, 71-inch reach to 76-inch reach, Brooklyn, New York, and Cleveland, Ohio. Who y'all think gonna win this fight? I already know who gonna win this fight. Jake Paul will survive the first 2 rounds, and then Mike Tyson is gonna be there for the taking. He is 58 years old. At 58 years old, after round 3, Mike Tyson will be target practice for Jake Paul. But I'm hoping and praying that Mike Tyson could blitz the man and hopefully catch Jake Paul on that chinny chin chin, but I doubt it's gonna happen.
Ass whooping.
And shout out to Ellie Sackback, the man posted this on Twitter. It says, some people are saying that they leaving X. He's talking about Twitter. Which fighter has the most toxic fan base that if they left, you will not miss them at all? Y'all already know who has the most toxic fan base. And no, it is not Canelo Alvarez. Even Canelo Alvarez are starting to see the light that Canelo Alvarez will never fight David Benavidez. You already know who got the worst fan base in the history of boxing. That's right. The most delusional fan base in sports, not just boxing, but in all of sports, is the Devin Haney fan base. Devin Haney fans believe that he could beat Gervonta Tank Davis. Devin Haney fans actually believe that the man is tough. Devin Haney fans actually believe that Bill Haney is from the streets. According to Devin Haney fans, they seen Devin Haney walk on water. They seen Devin Haney fly in the sky. Devin could do no wrong in his fans' eyes. The worst fan base to ever exist in the sport of boxing. The Haney fan base. I got a right to my opinion.
But you need to concentrate.
The sad thing about it is that every single one of these Devin Haney fans are grown-ass men. These dudes be in their 40s and 50s rooting for Devin Haney as if Devin Haney was their son. Very, very sad times in boxing.
Sunday it is. Sunday it is.